Hey everybody, welcome back to another ReMoDDeD episode. In today's video, I just wanted to showcase the new charm weighting system, how it works, and some of the things that you can expect from it in the future. So just real quickly jumping into it, I've created a character here that has a whole bunch of grand charms on them, and if I hover over them, you can see it has a new stat, charm weight 3. So what this means is that there's a new system in place that every charm will have its own weight. If I go into my cube real quick, you can see I also have a small charm in here that's weight 1. And essentially how this weighting system works, at least for now, is that the weight will be determined by how many spaces the charm takes up. So grand charm takes up 3 slots, it has a weight of 3. Small charm takes up 1, it has a weight of 1. Your unique charms like Geeds or Hellfire Torch, etc., those are going to have increased weights just because they're special. What happens is when you go over your weight, you get punished. So, because we're limited in soft code with some of the things we can do, how this is going to work is if you check your advanced stats here, you're going to see your current charm weight, which is 39 for me right now, sorry. And if I exceed 40, which every character is going to start with, at least as of patch 0994H, if I exceed that 40 weight limit that I start with, then my HP is going to be reduced to 1. So I'm going to go ahead and just show that real quick. If I put on another Grand Charm and I go to 42, well, now my HP is 1, and if I step outside, I'm going to get ganked pretty quickly. Again, this will help limit how many charms you can effectively use. Obviously, you want to do some kind of 1 HP run or something for fun. You can have at it. And that 10 by 4, that 40 weight limit, works out to about a 10 by 4 grid, just like you'd have in retail. However, you can expand it, so I don't want you to, get all mad about having a restricted inventory. If it's important to you, you'll see stats like this be possible on items in the future. On this item here I just made for the demo, you'll see it has increased charm max weight by 3. So if I were to equip that, you can see my life returns back to normal, and if I go check my stats, you can see my new weight limit is 43. It shows me my kind of extra stat increase here, as well as my updated, charm weight. So again, you can use this just like any other stat, really. If it's important to you, you can kind of spec for it, and you can, try to hunt for items that have that or cube recipes that can add it, things like that. And, kind of create your own character just like you always have. So it is customizable is basically my point. It's not restricted to always be that 40 weight. A couple notes about how this works, just to kind of clear questions I know I'll get, is that unidentified charms do not count as weight. So I'm going to go ahead and just gank some monsters real quick. I've cheated a little bit and set them up to drop a couple charms, just so you can see just kind of how that works. Alright, there's some victims there. So pick up some charms. And you can see that it doesn't really matter how much I pick up. My weight didn't go up at all. So it doesn't matter, how many of that you do. You're fine there. If you identify them and put them back in your inventory, then they will take up weight. You can also identify them and put them in your cube, and they will not take up weight. So it is only your active charms that will take up weight. So you don't have to worry about just picking something up and then, being ganked because your HP went to 1. Another note is that this only affects new items. So all your current charms are not going to have this weight stat. And if you want to, save those for a rainy day as like your legacy character to brag about, be my guest. People do that in, retail Diablo 2 all the time. And then the third note is that this system is only active while you have a weapon equipped. This was done for a couple reasons, but I did make it obvious for a reason for you guys. If you want to do some kind of no weapon challenge and take off your weapon and then put on as many charms as you want or whatever, you can do that. Just know that it's for all weapons, whether it's a unique, a normal item that you made into a rune word. They're all going to kind of activate that weighting system. Again, it was done for a few boring reasons, but just know that that's how it functions. And, I have no problem with people kind of exploiting that and making their own challenge out of not using weapons and stuff if they'd like. But that's the general breakdown of how the charm weight system works, how it'll expand in the future, and like I said, just wait a little bit for itemization to flesh out and you'll start seeing more modifiers for this kind of stuff to help you expand upon it further. Thanks for sticking around to the end of the video and take care. Bye.